Hello, everybody.
Hi!
Look who's back.
I'm here! I'm in town for a few days, and then I'll be leaving again shortly, and then I'll be back in Utah for about a week. So,
Oh, shoot, sorry. Hold on.
Randall has his phone so we can read comments. So, that being said, if you're watching, hey, thanks for joining us. Ask questions. We'll respond to them live. If you're watching this later, keep asking questions and we'll get to them throughout the week. And yeah, shout outs. Let us know where you guys are watching from. So,
Yeah, excuse me for my coughs there, but yep, I got my phone so I can read questions.
yes.
So today we're going to talk about a couple of things. Shipping quotes, what's included, with the shipping quotes. Also, briefly we'll talk about international taxes, so that you can be prepared there. And then, what was the third thing?
Tank owners.
That's the fourth thing.
Oh, the third thing, the sourcing salt.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about for mainly international customers, basically that we don't provide the salt maintenance supplies, but we'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about the Zen Float Tent Owners group at the end and how to join that if you're an owner. So, a couple different things here, but I guess we'll jump right in here. So.
Yeah.
So first of all, we did a whiteboard session this time.
Lay it all out for you guys.
So hopefully you can read all this. All of these numbers are in U.S. dollars, just so everybody knows. But so first off, for shipping in the lower 48 states here in the U.S., just for the tank or the tent and the components, it's $107 basically to the lower 48 states. And again, that includes, you want to go through what that includes?
Yeah, so that's for our Float Ready package, and that comes with...
No, that's not the Float Ready package.
Oh,
this one?
My bad. Not the Float Ready package. So that just comes with the tank or the tent and the filtration system, heating pads, things like that. So you'll be able to set your tank up or your tent up and float, but it does not include the salt. So if you do just the tank, just the tent, no salt, it's $107 shipping, and we can help you, give you suggestions to find salt, but it's going to be up to you to get that if you don't do the package.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so basically in the lower 48 states, that's the only region, I guess, that we can offer our Float Ready package, which that includes the 850 pounds of salt, and then we also send extra filter bags, a pair of underwater headphones, and in the lower 48 states where you can send the pH up and down chemicals as well. So basically, if you're in the lower 48 states, that's the best deal, and we include shipping on that one. And then, what else did I want to say on that one? That was maybe about it.
It's really the best deal. It comes with everything you need. So you get, I think it's 2 boxes, and set it up and you are ready to float. You're good to go. And the reason we can't offer the Float Ready package outside of the lower 48 states is we just basically can't ship chemicals worldwide, so we can't send things like Epsom salt or pH up and down or things like that. So that's why it's only offered to the lower 48. And if you do live in the lower 48, it's really the best option just because you get everything you need and some extra goodies just to make your float sessions that much better and easier for you.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I remembered what I was going to say. The only thing that doesn't come with it is the hydrogen peroxide. So that's the only thing you have to get on your own. But so if we're doing that, we're shipping about 1,000 pounds, I think a little more than 1,000 pounds. So that's why that's a bigger number, I guess, there for lower 48 states. But again, you don't have to source salt. You're not going to find a better deal than our salt. I think you're getting it for like 50 or 60 cents a pound or something like that, which is just a ridiculous price. And then you don't have to source the pH up and down, the underwater headphones, all that jazz you don't have to do on your own. It's just like Mo said, it's all coming to your door. The only thing you need to do is maybe get on Amazon and order some peroxide, and then you're good.
Yeah, you're good to go.
So, but in regards to that, so that's the only place we can, Lower 48 is the only place we can have that float ready package. The rest of these quotes are just for it's the same as this 107. It's just the tank and its components. So the tank or tent, everything you need there, the heating pads, the pump, the filtration, just everything for the tank itself that you're going to need. And then you'll go ahead and source, salt, pH up and down, hydrogen peroxide, and all that stuff on your own, which we will help you do, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about here is with international orders, we've never not been able to find salt for people. We always can help them find it. We basically, what we have you do is just call your local float centers, ask them where they get their Epsom salt, and then just, you'll probably get a few different places that people will tell you, and you just call and find the best price. But that's the best thing to do. Otherwise, just get on Google, and type in, Epsom salt, United Kingdom, or bulk Epsom salt, France, or whatever, and you'll find your local suppliers there. So it's a really common thing, that is out there. So like I say, we've never had, and with the pH up and down, you just call a local pool store, which everywhere has pool and hot tub stores, so you can find those chemicals really easy. Mm-hmm. So finding that extra stuff if you're international is really super easy, but these quotes are just for the tank and its components. So Alaska, Hawaii, and Canada is going to be $300 to $400, and these are approximations. We just, we wanted to give you guys some number to put in your head, so you didn't have to, just wonder what it was going to be with. But now you can just know. You can always. I think Mo put the shipping quote link. If you want a specific number, click that link. But these are just approximates. So $300 to $400 for Alaska, Hawaii, and Canada. Central and South America is about $400. Asia, Australia, New Zealand, $400 to $500. Europe's $300 to $400, and Africa and Russia is $500 to $600. Those are probably our most expensive places to ship to. So
yeah. So like Randall said, just keep in mind these are general numbers, but there is a link in the caption. You click that, send us your address. We'll give you a shipping quote for your specific address. So,
yep.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, I guess the next thing on the list is just to talk, if you're ordering internationally, you're going to have, most places have import, sales tax that you pay, and then duties. So it's called a value-added tax or something like that. But basically, same thing here. Every country's different here with this stuff, so we really leave it up to the customer to find out if you don't already know. Most of our customers already know their import taxes and duties, but if you don't, we really leave that up to you to figure out. But I can tell you, with any country that we're shipping to, it's anywhere from like $200 or $300 to some countries pay $1,000 extra or something like that for their taxes. But even when you add that stuff in, it's still very worth it to get the tank. And so anyhow, so that's the import taxes there. With that, you just want to make sure you figure that stuff out.
Can I say hi?
Yeah, hop on in.
Hey guys.
We have a guest appearance.
Hi.
This is Shane.
Working away upstairs. I just want to say hi. You guys are kicking ass.
Thanks.
Thanks, Schwiddle.
Schwiddle. The nicknames.
So anyhow, so yeah, just make sure you figure out that the taxes, so it's not a surprise. But when you'll pay that tax, we don't collect that money when you purchase your tank. We collect the tank money and then the shipping money, and then when the tank arrives in your country, FedEx, our shipping company, will contact you to pay that tax. And they make it really easy to make that transaction. So you don't have to worry about paying that portion right now. You just have to pay it when it shows up in your country.
Yeah, just don't be surprised that you get a tax. You have to pay a tax. We just wanted to make you guys aware of that. So
yeah. Yep. And then the last but not least is next I'm going to do I guess our first live on the Zen Float Tent Owners Group.
Yes.
So we have a closed group, I guess, that's just for, when you purchase a Zen Float tent or tank. we have a Facebook group that's just for those individuals. So you have to be a tank owner to be a part of this group. But we basically want to separate and start to do more relevant lives to people that already own the tank, so they don't have to go through stuff like shipping quotes and stuff because they've already done all that jazz. So we want to do a more specific owners group live once a week and just get more interactive there. So I think you're going to post a link in the comments. So.
Yeah, I'll post a link in the comments where if you are an owner, you can join that group, and we'll verify that you're an owner when you request to join. So yeah, we just want to create more of a community for the owners. It's a great place you can go and ask questions and see what other people are doing for their tents, if you have any questions about it. And we want to get more involved in that, so that's why Randall is deciding to start doing those weekly lives that are more focused on questions that may arise once you own a tent or a tank. And these lives on our regular page will be more for learning about our product and questions if you don't have a tank yet.
Yeah, it'll be more for new people that are not Zen Float tent owners yet.
Yeah.
So new people that we want to become customers will be what these lives are geared towards, and then the Facebook owners group's going to be for the people who already took that plunge and made the investment and are doing it. So
Yeah.
So I think it'll just be more effective that way.
Yeah.
So look for that link when Mo posts it. Like she said, we'll verify that you're an owner. So if you don't get added, it's because you're not an owner. And become an owner, and then we'll add you.
Yeah. So, do we have any questions or shout outs come through?
No. Jonathan Peralt says he's ready to start floating ASAP.
Yes! He's in the group. I saw his post today with the float tent owners. We can't wait.
Yep, and he also says the package deal is key, which we agree.
Yeah, we totally agree with that.
And then John Charles Rago said, "What's up?" So.
What's up? Awesome. Well, if you have any questions, if you're watching this later when it's not live, ask them. Just comment below, and we will get to them. So.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Laters.
Laters.